Have you ever wondered if there is something bigger than fate? Something that chooses you, guides you, and leads you down an unexpected yet transformative path? Today, you are about to discover something that could change everything you know about life and your future. The Chosen Ones, a mysterious rich man, is about to change everyone's life. But why? Is more than just a story. It's a journey that touches what you feel, your struggles, and your dreams. You, just like many others, may have felt lost, trapped in a cycle that leads nowhere, with the sense that there's something more waiting for you. What would you do if an opportunity appeared from someone who seemingly has the power to change everything around you? What would you do if a mysterious man whom you've never met decided to alter your reality in a way you never imagined? The truth is that life can be transformed in an instant, and the change he brings could be the solution to the pain you carry. Let's understand why you were chosen. Let's uncover the secret behind this transformation and how it could be the key to a full life, where the answers you've been seeking finally become clear. You know when you do something good without expecting anything in return, like when you help a friend at school or share your snack with someone who forgot theirs? Sometimes it feels like no one notices, but there's always someone watching. Now, imagine that there's a very rich and powerful person who saw your kindness, your courage, and the way you treat others. They're not looking at how you dress or the things you own, but at who you really are on the inside. This person knows you deserve something bigger, and what's even more incredible, they want to help you without you asking for anything. It's like magic happening right before your eyes. It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But believe me, when we do good, even in silence, there's always someone paying attention, and sometimes that someone has the power to change our life forever. Imagine that you've always lived in a small house with a tiny backyard. You like this place, but you feel like it doesn't match who you are. Every time you look up at the sky, you feel like you should be flying higher, exploring something greater, but you don't know how to make that happen. Now, think of someone who saw your potential, someone who knows you were born for something incredible. Suddenly, this person shows up and says, "Hey, pack your things. I've got the perfect place for you. There, you'll grow, learn, and become who you were really meant to be." It sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But this is exactly what's about to happen. Many times we feel stuck in a place that doesn't match our energy, but when the right time comes, the universe pushes us where we truly belong. So, get ready. Because this change is coming without warning, and it's going to be bigger than you ever imagined. Have you ever done something simple, without thinking much, and later discovered it made a huge difference in someone's life? Like when you smiled at a colleague who was feeling down and, unknowingly, brightened their day. Now, imagine that a small gesture of yours was so powerful it changed everything. Maybe you helped someone without expecting anything in return, chose the right path when you could have done something easier, or simply stayed honest when no one was watching. The most incredible thing? Someone saw that. It might have been a powerful person here on Earth, or even something bigger, like the universe itself recognizing your kindness. And now you're about to be rewarded for it. The lesson here is simple. Never underestimate the small good things you do. Sometimes an act of kindness you don't even remember was the reason your life is about to change. Think of the time you were in a competition of some sort, maybe a race or even a school test. At the time it seemed difficult and you thought you wouldn't make it, but in the end, you succeeded and even surprised yourself with your own strength. Life is a bit like that. All the time, without realizing it, you go through tests. Not those of math or history, but tests that challenge your heart and mind. Like when something bad happens, but you choose to keep doing good, even when it would be easier to give up. You know what's amazing? These tests aren't by chance. They're part of a bigger plan, and now you've passed them. You faced challenges, and even when it seemed tough, you showed you were ready for the next level. Now, this great opportunity is coming because you've shown courage, strength, and wisdom. You have everything it takes to shine. Do you know when you try to put a puzzle together and at first the pieces don't seem to fit? You try here and there without being able to make anything work. But then, suddenly, one piece fits, and in an instant, the others start falling into place, one after the other, until the puzzle is complete. Life is a bit like that. You've gone through so many difficult situations, and sometimes it felt like nothing was making sense. But now, the pieces are starting to fit perfectly. The right moment has arrived, and all the experiences you've lived so far have been preparing you for this. You've been through so much, and now you're ready for this grand change. It's not by chance or coincidence, it's the moment that has been planned from the very beginning. So take a deep breath and know that everything is aligning for you. Imagine that you have a very special seed, but it needs to grow first before being planted in the best possible soil. This seed needs the right environment to bloom, so it stays underground for a while, protected, until it's strong enough to sprout and show all its beauty. The same thing happens with you. Perhaps for a time, you felt like you were hidden or not being seen. But this hidden phase was actually protection. The universe knew you needed to grow, learn, and become even stronger so that you could shine the right way when the moment arrived. Now, that moment has come. You're ready to be seen, to show just how incredible you really are. The hidden phase was simply the time needed for you to blossom in the right way. Imagine you're in a room full of people, all talking and doing their own things. Suddenly, one person notices something in you, something the others didn't see, and it makes them decide to approach you, wanting to know more. Maybe you said something wise, did something kind, or simply acted with great courage. That person feels there's something special about you, and that energy attracts attention in a way you never imagined. That's exactly what happened. You did something, maybe a simple gesture, a word, or even just your way of being, that made a very powerful person take an interest in you. This person, who has the power to change your life, was attracted to your authenticity, strength, and wisdom. It wasn't by chance, it was because you stood out in a unique way, and now everything is about to change for you. Remember, sometimes it's a simple act that causes life to turn upside down for the better. Think of the last time you walked into a place and suddenly the atmosphere became lighter, more positive. Maybe you didn't do anything special, but your energy, the way you carry yourself, and your presence made a difference without you even realizing. This happens because your energy has incredible power. People might not even know how to explain it, but when you walk into a room, something changes. It's like your light has the power to illuminate and transform everything around you. And that's exactly what a powerful person saw in you, your energy. You don't need to seek recognition or try to impress anyone. Just by being yourself with honesty and authenticity, your energy attracts the right people, those who will help your life change for the better. Your shine is what will open the doors to what's to come. Do you know that moment when you're waiting for something amazing, but it seems to be taking forever? Like when you plant a tree, and for a long time, it seems like nothing is happening. You care for it, water it, but don't see results immediately. However, one day you look at it and realize it's grown more than you imagined. This waiting moment you've lived, feeling like nothing was changing, is what prepared you for what's about to happen. This waiting time wasn't in vain. During all this time, you were being shaped and prepared without even realizing it for something bigger. Now, that moment of transformation has arrived. No more waiting, because the change is happening now. So embrace what's coming, because everything you've been through was so you could be ready to live this new phase. Your time has come. Imagine you're about to step onto the stage for a big performance. You've rehearsed, prepared, and now the moment has arrived. But before you go in, you take a deep breath, look in the mirror, and think, I'm ready for this. That's exactly how you should feel now. A big change is coming, and you're going to be placed in a new environment, at a new level. But to make this transition, you need to be prepared. It's not just about being physically ready, but also mentally and emotionally. You'll need to have a strong mindset, humility, and confidence at the same time, because new responsibilities and challenges will come along with your new journey. So, take this moment to prepare yourself. Strengthen your mind. The new level requires a new way of thinking. Stay confident, but without losing humility. The universe chose you for this moment because you have so much to offer. Be ready for new responsibilities. Growing also means taking on more, and you have everything it takes to be amazing at it. Now, look at your future and tell yourself, I'm ready to shine.